So yesterday we had another set of Champions League game which took place last night, and game share nirbo pam nisa expectara be nirbo pam nisa bor na be enjoy kalin sanye the match between Barcelona versus PSG. So after this game, tenye a lot of talking points pam. So anyways, this are other Champions League games, but I am just here to just talk about this particular game, Barcelona versus PSG, because there have been a lot of talking points in that game. My name is Mohammed Mubarak. Subscribe to the Hype TV channel. Put us on post notification and enjoy more content from us. So, anyways, game it was very exciting. There's a lot of thrilling moments from game from the likes of Lamine Yamal, Achraf Hakimi to the midfield battle between Pedri and Raphinha. And anyways, after game Barcelona saw Lucia, that was 2-1. So via the goals of a winning goal by Ramos and Sabe PSG on the 90th minute. So after game there have been a lot of talking points, and after social media, a whole lot of people are talking about how this Barcelona team lost after all the noise making on social media. And one thing they have been talking about, right now, after social media, the likely player when you trend Raphinha, and how a lot of people have been saying that Ore Barcelona team there would have been improvements in Barcelona performance against PSG somehow. So anyways, players like Lamine Yamal, Pedri, but pumped Barcelona, but it just seems like second half PSG overpowered them and they were able to defeat them. Now the talking points are that Raphinha one day Sabian and Barcelona same win the game. Yes, it might be true, and by Yarama but my point because of Raphinha all contributions to Team Roma. But I just want to highlight the fact that some few weeks back, I said something about Raphinha not being, appreciated in this Barcelona side. And I don't know, it seems some people misunderstood me. But after Barcelona game, a lot of Barcelona fans labigina and to praise Raphinha. But the question is that a lot of striking trials happening in the space of or in the world of football. The likes of the BBC, that's Benzema, Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo, MSN, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, and a whole lot of trials. But I calculate the reason why Kala guys Cabranye threats to defenders wasn't that one of Betrima Punuso that couldn't functional always. It was like both those three players, whether the BBC side or MSN, both players in that trials were very, they were threat to defenders, and that was why Cabrera. If you come to this Barcelona side, we all saw the run that both Lamine Yamal and Raphinha had last season, especially in the Champions League. It was like both players, but when they 20, assist to Mokodi. That was how it was happening last season. But it just seemed that season everyone rubbished what Raphinha did to this Barcelona side just because he didn't end the season well. But aside that, a lot of people are now praising him now. And PSG game I said the player who came in place of Raphinha and Sanye, Rashford. But I said game Rashford and started assist even though the whole game I was able to have a good game if we are being fair, because of Achraf Hakimi is subbing any threat from Rashford, because always I go approach or to stop him cut the pass but a player like Raphinha, it is a big game he would have try to take on Achraf Hakimi, but it just seems that Achraf Hakimi Osako have a cool game just because of the Sabe pressure on Bala. But and that is why Barcelona fans paralyzed the importance of Raphinha in Bella side on, because it just seems like PSG Mansa could be like Lamine Yamal how to stop him, and they actually got it right. But Barcelona other wings, man, it wasn't threatening, and that was what Barcelona lacked in that like game, woman. If I believe if Raphinha is in big game, woman, a whole lot of things could have gone down there. But it was because of Onsakanma. Personally, I wanted Barcelona to lose this game because I wanted the football fans or the Barcelona fans to see the importance of Raphinha in both squad, woman, and thankfully it happened. So from today onwards, I'll be surprised if someone comes out to tell me that Raphinha, like, he doesn't do anything for Barcelona, because after game, woman, I've seen a whole lot of whether I needed to Facebook, Twitter, Barcelona fans, really like popular Barcelona fans, they are now saying that they need to avoid, I mean, like, Raphinha getting injured, whether one day lamna no onye, and that's the fact now. And I am happy that a lot of Barcelona fans are now trying to understand what people meant when they were telling them that Raphinha is one of the cornerstones of Barcelona. You can't deny that. Yes, yet we are not saying that, oh, Lamine Yamal, he's not good, oh no good, but we just need to appreciate the importance of Raphinha to this Barcelona side, because Tizanyo Onum Benchati team, scoring a whole scoring 20 plus goals last season is not something you should downplay, and you needed him in this kind of game. I cannot tell you PSG side, woman. But I'm like 50% of the starting lineup, man. But so Cabo squad, man. They had only one player who was a squad, man. Amao Osabin game. That was João Neves. But aside that, Buffon three, man, they were not there. But they still dominated Barcelona in the second half. It just tells you that like they just got everything right against Barcelona. Starting moments, man, it seems like I was unbelievable that Barcelona could have defeated PSG by, I mean, like, a whole number of goals. But PSG recovered quickly and they, I mean, stopped all these kind of things from happening. But aside that, I'm just still hammering on this Raphinha issue. People need to start paying attention to him and appreciate what he has been doing for Barcelona. Whether you hate him or not, take it or leave it, Raphinha is very important to Barcelona, and I feel that if Raphinha, God forbid, if he's going to be, I mean, like, injured for like 3 months, Barcelona won't get things right, especially if they face the big boys, if they face clubs who are up to the standard of Barcelona. I don't think they'll be able to win like many of those games because of the importance of Raphinha to this Barcelona squad. So yes, Bisa Lucia, but the conversations brought up to the fact that Raphinha, the results Barcelona got could have been better if Raphinha was to be included in yesterday's game against PSG. Yes, I'm not rubbishing like what Barcelona did last night. It was very good. If you come and see the likes of Raphinha, Pedri, they had a very good game. But you could see the lack of creativity on the left-hand side of the pitch, just because of, like, Raphinha not being in that game. So if we tell you that Raphinha is very key or like is very important to this Barcelona side, it's because we've seen what he has done over the couple of years, if not even over the couple of years, but last season Barcelona team, and it is very important to like highlight those things out. One thing Barcelona fans are doing is that in trying to prove the points that Lamine Yamal is good, they are also rubbishing what other players are contributing to their team, and that is one thing they should avoid, because you can praise Lamine Yamal a lot. You can decide to praise him, and according to Ballon d'Or, he's the second best player in the world. You can decide to praise him, but don't end up disrespecting other players. And if I say you are disrespecting other players, it just not mean that you are insulting them, but it means that you are looking down upon them. Raphinha alone contributed many times to Barcelona wins last season, but it just seems like other teams or like other football fans are like trying to underplay what he did. And it is not fair to him, because like you need to appreciate it. Not only or you don't have to start saying it when he's not in your games. Definitely they've seen it against PSG. So I'll be surprised if any Barcelona fans sit anywhere else and tell me that Raphinha important to be scoring, because if you watch their game very well, you could see that Raphinha was lacking in this. I mean, like Barcelona was missing Raphinha in this squad, and it is one thing people should, I mean, like, come to their senses or really like acknowledge that Raphinha, like, he's very important to the Barcelona squad, and people needs to start acknowledging it. But for the whole game between these two, as expected, we expected like a highly contested game, and this is what they give us. I mean, the battle, I mean, like on the left hand side between Nuno Mendes and Lamine Yamal was absolutely great. The battle in the midfield between Pedri and Vitinha was also absolutely good. But if you look at the whole game in general, the Gungmala, like PSG Bosako gets like certain things right. Barcelona and the Sabinyara. Clockman this hit 80 minutes. Barcelona Sabilang possession in part 30 seconds. And I think that was what I mean was lacking. Barcelona Sabo pressure, they were just, I mean, like very reluctant. And it all builds up to the fact that they need to start acknowledging that Raphinha on very crucial to be squad woman, and they don't need to, I mean, start realizing it when he is out of their squad. You need to, I mean, like, appreciate him always, not to always come and tell us that, oh, maybe he doesn't add anything to the team or something else. But anyways, this is just, I mean, like, my whole assertion on last night's game, and people need to start appreciating Raphinha, and he is very important to this Barcelona squad. Take it or leave it. My name is Mohamed Mubarak. Keep watching Hype TV Sports. Subscribe to the Hype TV channel on YouTube. Follow us on all of our socials, and of course, put us on post notifications on YouTube to enjoy more content we upload out there. Assalamu alaikum.